we now have a better look at what happened to Gambit in the post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, this comes to us from Ryan Reynolds' Instagram, and like Ryan's been doing for the past month now, is he has been really pushing for a Wesley Snipes Blade. He's made 2 posts about that, and this would probably be his second post about Channing Tatum playing Gambit. So I think he's really trying to push and get this Gambit movie made as well. I think he's doing everything he possibly can as a friend to help a friend out, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And look, this is great to see. I personally, I've had to rank every cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. I won't even say cameo because they had pretty sizable roles in the second act of the film. Gambit's definitely number 1 for me because I know what Channing went through to get his film made, and it never happened. So it just meant a bit more to see it on screen and be happy that I actually got a chance to make it. So it starts with Gambit walking across this battlefield, I guess, of where they have the fight in the middle of the film, with Gambit, Blade, Elektra, X-23, all fighting all the different variants of mutants, and Gambit's walking along all the dead bodies that we see, and then a light appears. We turn round and we see the reflection in Gambit's eye of a, as Ryan Reynolds has coined it, a Marvel Sparkle circle. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds posted this on his Instagram, this full video. This was in the post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine. Not a lot of people saw it. I noticed it on my second viewing and then pointed it out to Kyle. I thought he was in a city at first. No, he's still in the void. So Kyle were right on that one. Kyle said it looks like he's still in void. And it was a small screen, so you couldn't really tell. But yeah, no, he's still in the void. But what we didn't pick up in that was the sling ring portal that's appears behind him. So this video today, I'm going to be going down who I think has rescued Gambit from the void, because first things first, I do not think that this is the same scene that happens in Deadpool and Wolverine, when Deadpool and Wolverine jump through. You see Gambit there, you see all the heroes there, it's kind of different. So yeah, I don't think it's that same portal. I think this is a completely different portal, and someone's coming for Gambit, and maybe all the heroes there. So let's break it down. Number 3, this is who I definitely do not think came back for Gambit. We hear that Deadpool asked if there's some people who helped us get out of the void. Is there any chance you can get them out, help them in some way? And Hunter B15 says, I'll see what I can do. Now, I do not think this is the TVA, simply because the TVA's portals are very different. A lot cleaner, a lot more sophisticated, no sparks flying everywhere. It's just not the same portal. And the fact that the TVA wasn't gonna change Logan's timeline kind of makes me think they didn't really care about getting these people out of the void anyway. So I don't think it's the TVA. If it were the TVA, it'd be one of them, the thingy portals, Tempad portals. That's what it would be. So I am ruling out the TVA here. Definitely not the TVA. But that will take us to number 2. Call me crazy. I think this could possibly be Doctor Strange. Now, we don't know where Doctor Strange is at this time. He could have already gone through the events of Doctor Strange 3 with Clea, taking out incursions and sorting stuff out like that. This could be Doctor Strange. Maybe he, at the end of that film, is recruiting heroes who don't have homeworlds. So, if they're on another universe, they can't cause an incursion because they are no longer tied to a universe. So, maybe Strange comes through here and recruits Gambit, Blade, and Elektra. But the only thing that's making me think it's not Strange is because we see X-23 at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, and she is with Logan. She's with Logan. She's with Deadpool, and they're at the party. But we don't see Gambit, Elektra, or Blade. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Strange thinks Laura's too young and sends her on her way with Logan. Who knows? But yeah, Doctor Strange is my number 2 pick. It's very possible that it could be. But that leads us to number 1. Yes, the most obvious choice. Deadpool. It was probably Deadpool who saved him. Because, who knows? Maybe Deadpool picked up Cassandra Nova's sling ring. Maybe it was destroyed, but it had 2 Infinity Stones on it, so maybe it survived somehow. And Deadpool loves stuff like that. He will mess around with anything, Cable's portal. Why wouldn't he use that to go back into the void and save Gambit? Also, Deadpool has an understanding of how this works because as soon as Cassandra Nova pulled it out, he said, Strange. And then he said Marvel Sparkle Circle. So he knows how this works. So I don't see why Deadpool couldn't pick up a sling ring and use it. Look, if the CEO of Sex, Ned Leeds himself, can use a sling ring, then why can't Deadpool? So, yeah, I think it was Deadpool who saved him. It could have been Strange. It could have been, well, I don't think it was the TVA. Is there any other options we could be missing here? Wong. It could be Wong. It could be a Strange from another universe. Who knows? But I'm going with Deadpool. Now, one thing I will say is, Deadpool, Wade, why didn't you invite Gambit to the pizza party? Maybe he couldn't understand a word he was saying. So, yeah. But look, I think this says to me that we are going to see Gambit, Blade, and Elektra in Secret Wars. This is quite meaningful because I know I was following the Gambit story back in 2016, 2015, when they all came out on stage at Comic-Con. I really wanted Channing Tatum's Gambit movie to get made, and I don't think we will. I think there's a higher chance of it happening now, but I don't think we will see it. But if we can get him in Avengers Secret Wars and have a 5-minute scene, then I think the fans will be happy. I think the fans are happy with what we've already got from Gambit, Channing Tatum Gambit. He got to live out his dream, not in the way he wanted, but he at least got a chance to show us what he could do. So, yeah, guys, who do you think saved Gambit? And the others, I'm assuming. Was it the TVA? It ain't the TVA. Was it Strange and Clea? Who knows? Or was it, most likely, Deadpool? So, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Like I said, guys, no Kyle this week, so we're just doing quick little videos here and there. And I thought this was a really interesting topic today that came up, which I could talk about by myself for ages. So I'm going to shut up now. But guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows?